Hey everybody, it's Beth. Welcome to Infinite Garden. Today I wanted to talk about 5 standout products that I've been using over the last 2 months that I wanted you to know about. If that sounds interesting to you, please stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. So I'm thoroughly enjoying this new camera, trying out some new backgrounds. You know, this is a very different vibe from my office. We've got a blank wall, little mid-century kind of sofa situation, little lamp and wooden bird cup of tea situation. So we'll keep trying out different backgrounds. I feel endlessly inspired, and I hope you'll stay flexible with me while I kind of play with the way I want my channel to look and feel for you. Please comment and let me know how you're feeling about it. I have a bunch of different corners of my house that might be fun to chat with you from, and I definitely want to hear if you're feeling the vibe or not. Okay, so if you've been following my channel, you know that I'm doing a no buy for this 6-month period from February 1 to July 31, 2022. I'm putting myself on a strict no buy regimen while I go through the things I have specifically in beauty and clothing, perfumes, and accessories, and including shoes. So today I can say I've been going through my stash of products that I have, and I've been keeping track every single day in a Google spreadsheet of the products that I've been using. This video isn't really about the stats behind how many products I've been using on how many days, or like which products on which days. What this is just me sharing the products that it turns out that in 60 days after keeping track, these are the products that I'm really enjoying and I think are worth talking about, and I wanted to share with you. If you watched my recent video trying pastel eyeshadow as part of the recent trend, I used a little bit of this Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer. This is in the color Invisipink. I actually don't know if they make other colors, but it is quite a pale kind of whitish pink color. This is a good eye primer. I bought it when it came out, and I realized that when I started this no-buy period that I really, I needed to use this up or I was going to have to throw it out. And so I just opened it up and tried it to see if it was still any good. And I found it to be such a good product, and now I've been using it for 60 days straight. It continues to perform really well, and specifically what I want to say about it is that I think a little goes a long way. I think that's why I've been able to keep using and using this. So if you do buy this, I feel like you might have a similar experience. I also find that it prevents my eyeshadow from creasing, and I have oily lids and my eyes are somewhat hooded. So creasing is the name of the game for me unless I use an eyeshadow primer, and many other eyeshadow primers, including MAC's Paint Pot, I find don't prevent creasing the way I need it to, and the Fenty eye primer does. I've actually really liked it. I'm glad I rediscovered it. When I do finally hit pan on this, I won't repurchase it right away because I still have an unopened box of the NARS eyeshadow primer, which is also very good. If you've been curious about this one, I just wanted you to know that I give this one a thumbs up. The next one I can't believe I've talked so much about on my channel, but it's this Clinique High Impact Mascara. This is one that came in the free gift, and you can tell it's like a little short version of a normal sized mascara. And it's been 60 days straight. I literally have been wearing this every day. I put makeup on every single day, even just a little bit. Mascara at a minimum every day of my life, as long as I can remember living my life. I want to just say that this has been a really great mascara. Specifically, the kind of lash that it gives you, or gives me, is a velvety, lush, thick lash. It is very apparent. This is a black color, and I find that it's somewhere not quite up to a full glam, thick, spidery mascara. It's not the kind of mascara you'd wear where people would wonder if maybe you have it or if you don't. It's obvious you're wearing mascara. It's a mascara statement, but it isn't full glam. I feel like this is like the max mascara I would wear at any time during the day when you kind of want to like make your eyelashes apparent, which I do. I love a strong eyelash look. Okay, so another one that's kind of surprised me, and this is in the makeup category. So this is the Holiday Hourglass palette. So this particular holiday set, I'm showing it because I think it's still available. But what I'm finding I'm using is this one right here, this blush that is on the lower end. This one right here. It's called Luminous Rose, and you can kind of see if you look at the side of these two blushes, you can see that I've used the rose way more than the pink one. You can see how the pink one's sort of domed up and the rose is flat. I'm making my way through this brush. I'm using it almost every single day. Not today. Today I'm using Benefit's Dandelion. But this particular blush is, I'll show a picture of what it looks like, is a kind of like a warm golden rose. And I don't find it to be too luminous, and I do find it to be very natural on me. And I got so excited about this blush that I actually emailed the Hourglass team. You know, when you go on the website, you can contact them via email. And I let them know how much I'm enjoying this blush because it's currently not offered as a permanent collection blush. So like I'm moving through this one really fast. There's a very good chance I might hit pan on this particular blush. And if they offer it when my no-buy is over, I might consider buying a full size of this because I'm finding it to be very flattering for me and my skin tone. Subtle, but still blushy. Really, really gorgeous. I'm just loving it, and I do like the Hourglass formula. The next is a lip balm, and I can't seem to part with it. This is a sample I received. It's the Erin Rose Lip Conditioner. Oh my gosh, let's see if I can get this up here. This is just a little sample, and I don't remember where I got it. I think it might have come in a box of product and samples from my Sisley rep. It's beautiful, and I have so many lip balms everywhere. It's been winter, so lip balm has been kind of an obsession. This is one I actually find myself reaching for. It's almost gone. I can see kind of like, I think where it is at the bottom here when I hold it up to the light. But I like this so much, I've even been putting it in my bag and carrying it around with me. It has a beautiful rose scent, and it's almost like a lip gloss, but it is primarily first a conditioner, but it has the staying power of a gloss, and I'm loving it. It's also something that I'm going to remember when I get to the end of my no-buy, that this was a product that I really loved and continue to reach for. No matter how many other lip balms I had around, I found myself like searching out this one. It does come in a beautiful bottle. If it weren't my no-buy year, I would have absolutely purchased a full size of this. And I'm kind of glad that I am on my no-buy. Did I say no-buy year? No-buy 6 month. Oof. But I'm glad I'm on my no-buy 6 months because I am really running through my product. Every time I run out of something, I go through and see if there's anything else of that sort. And for me, lip balms, I mean, the real honest truth is that the amount of lip balms I have in my collection will expire before I could possibly use them up. Seriously, I've got like Burt's Bees tubes everywhere. I've got all the Glossier Balm.coms. It's a mess. Like I'm definitely set for lip balm forever. That's in the category of I don't need it, but I want it. I really like that product a lot. My tea finally cooled down to the point where I'm comfortable drinking it. I'm not one of those people that can drink really hot beverages. I need it to get down to a certain optimum temperature, and then I usually will drink most of it all at once. I feel like I can taste it better when it's not quite so piping hot. The last product that I've been using so much over the last 60 days, really on a daily basis. This is a luxury eyeshadow palette. It's the Natasha Denona Glam Palette. Oops, this is highly reflective. So I'll show you what this looks like. This is a palette of neutral, kind of cool neutrals, and it's shimmer heavy. If you look at this, there are 15 shades. 4 of them are nudes. 4 of them are mattes. You can see going from this extremely light color to these 3 darker ones. These are all the mattes in the range. Everything else is a shimmer. This is a beautiful palette. It got some well-deserved criticism when it came out for its names. Rather than naming these colors something really, like evocative of a color itself, the palette tells you where to put shades on your eye. So it says inner corner, center lid, the crease. And this is a really great color scheme for that. And those placements are correct if you have my skin tone. If you have a much deeper skin tone, this isn't true at all. That this is the transition shade here. It's basically an ivory gray color, so it's not true for everybody. And I think it was kind of a unnecessary bungling of this particular launch. But what it is a palette of cool neutrals for people with around my skin tone. Maybe lighter for sure, a little deeper too. If your skin tone isn't sort of in that range, then I probably don't recommend this. I do like Natasha Denona's formula, but if you're sort of in my medium, light to medium range kind of space, I will recommend this particular product. It's called the Glam Palette, and I think you can get really serious red carpet looks. There are beautiful shimmers in this palette, but I'm also finding for me it's a wonderful everyday palette. There is a universe where I might only wear mattes one day. I always love a shimmer on my eye, but there are some times when that's not really the look that you're going for. And this gradient of cool neutral mattes is super useful. I feel like that's sort of what you're looking for when you go to spend, I think these palettes are $65. When you go to spend $65 on a palette of eyeshadow, I feel like for me personally, that's what it means for me to get my money's worth, is that I've got something of tremendous utility to me that gives me the beautiful looks that I want and sort of meets me where I am. I love this palette and I'm really grateful for it. And I wanted to say that after using it for, I think I've had this palette for 2 years now. Whenever it came out, I bought it. I've been using it really consistently, and like I said, nearly every day for 60 days. You can see, like this palette is still going strong. You can see little dents here where I've dug in. You can kind of see where I've used it. But like I said, I've been using it nonstop. It barely shows anywhere. These products, on me at least, the way I use them, they seem to last forever. I'm always surprised when I see people hitting pan on things because I think like, my goodness, I feel like all of my stuff will expire before I use it up. I find that these palettes are a good value if you find the one that's right for you. Those are some of the products that I've been using heavily and loving over the last 60 days. How about you? What are some of your go-tos? Please tell me what you're loving down below. Thank you so much for watching. I love hearing from you, and I hope that you all have a really great week ahead. Thanks so much. Talk soon.